Russ Cam.
Yeah, baby, that's it. Nice job.
I'm Jim Holmes. I'm actually a chief cat herder for CodeMash conference, which is where we're talking at.
And I tell you, this is a great conference, man, you guys put together. It just blows me away.
Got a lot of people that work really hard. We've got a great conference venue that we're at, but most importantly, we've just got a bunch of great attendees that come here and have an awesome time, and they got their heads on right about why they're coming to the conference and what they want to do.
Yeah, I tell you, the technology focus is incredible here. It really is. It's a notch above most conferences you go to in our profession.
Yeah.
And it's just it's amazing, So tell me how you think it's going so far. We got 1 day under our belt for the 2-day conference. You had also a pre-compiler earlier this week. Talk about that.
Yeah, so the pre-compilers are workshop days. And this is something I came up with while I was talking with one of the other organizers while I was on the drive home from a commute. And we wanted to add really focused hands-on workshops. And the idea was like a pre-compiler, it's the idea of getting staged and ready to come to the conference. So the pre-compilers are half or full day workshops where you focus on learning something that you may not know, like go learn something about Backbone or testing or exploratory testing, and then you kind of carry those skills over to the rest of the conference. So we used to have just 1 day of pre-compiler, and we decided our lives were not complex enough, so we added a second day, which brings the conference now up to 4 full days.
That's great. That's great. And I know a lot of the good things you brought back. Last year I was here, you had the vendor sessions. You did that again this year. I think that's an outstanding idea. It gives the vendors a chance to get in there, talk about their products, and people that are interested will sit in and listen, So that was a good fit. I did the Widgmo session today, and the folks really loved it, so it was good stuff. Now, how fast did this conference sell out this year?
So we had 2 different pieces.
All right.
And the first piece is our alumni group.
Right.
We set aside 800 tickets out of the 1,300 to support alumni because those are the folks who've been here before. They've helped support the conference and get it to where they were.
Yeah.
That sold out in, I think, under a day.
Yeah.
The other 500 tickets sold out, so then the other 500 tickets are just open to general public, whomever. Those sold out in 30 seconds.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa, was I off? I was guessing a couple days, but wow, 30 seconds for 500.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. You have built up a nice supply-demand situation for your conference. It's a nice thing. I'm sure every other conference organizer is drooling over that one, man. And this day and age, hats off to you. That's just great.
We sold 1,200 tickets last year in 18 minutes, and we actually crashed Eventbrite's servers because they couldn't deal with the transaction cadence. But we're very, very fortunate. We've worked very hard, but we've got a very unique community here in the Heartland area.
Yeah.
And CodeMash it's national now.
Yeah.
But still, the vast majority come from the Heartland area, and we've got an amazing community here. It doesn't matter what technology platform you're talking about. We've got great folks here.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, it must be the state of Ohio. The M3 conference was outstanding too in Columbus not too long ago, and same type of thing. I mean, it was a really well done show, and it's just great. So what's next for you, man? What do you got coming up community-wise?
I'm trying to figure out how to get to Mike Eaton's X conference in Kalamazoo. So it's Kalamazoo X conference. It's an amazing kind of personal growth, soft skills conference. CodePalooza with Chad Green is always a wonderful community conference that I'd love to get to.
I'll be there. I'm speaking there actually. So
sweet. That's
psyched about
awesome.
That. Yep.
He puts on a great show, and it's just a great tone. Yeah. There are a couple testing conferences that are really wonderful for me.
That's your sweet spot. I know that.
Well, it's kind of interesting because I've got kind of the schizophrenic schizo career and background where I'm part developer, part tester.
Yeah.
And the tester conferences are really interesting. So I'm looking at trying to get to CAST in Madison, Wisconsin. And then in the fall, I'm speaking at STPCon. and then I've got a couple gigs in India at some conferences there. That are a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got me beat on that one. That's pretty good. Have to talk to my boss on that.
I can point you towards some good conferences.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. We'll be talking.
It's always a pleasure, and I just do want to say thanks for watching Russ Cam.
Yeah, baby. That's it. Nice job. Stay tuned for photos after this short message.
Download the Russ Cam by ComponentOne app for Windows Phone today. See all the great recordings from Russ Cam interviews, Russ Cam Unplugged, some great technical content there, and the TV shows. It's all about the tools, plus great developer resources from ComponentOne and the Russ Cam Daily News.
Go to ComponentOne.com/RussCam to find other episodes and check out my blog. Don't miss an issue of the Russ Cam TV Daily News with feeds from over 400 industry influentials. Subscribe today at russcam.componentone.com. Plus follow Russ Cam TV on Twitter and Facebook.